Good morning, everyone. Really happy to finally get to do this video, and I hope that you're all doing very well back at home. I'm trying to be as productive and proactive as possible, even though I'm in Guinea at this moment. You guys are all in East Africa, but I hope that because we're all professionals, because we're all leaders, we'll find a way to find wisdom and knowledge through whatever way we communicate by the time that we finish this program. So today, I want to do one video which is going to explain the week 6 value propositions and big ideas, the whole concept, the learning objectives, creating the value proposition, using the quick pitch template, creating a POV, the personas, and then each of you had to come up with a big idea. You had to brainstorm. Some of you may have used the same ideas that you started with, but you realized that the people are different. The problem has changed. So a lot of the teams with which I've been working have been coming up with very innovative ideas, and I also have had conversations with Lydia. I think we're all moving at a very good rate. So now that you've all identified your big ideas, one problem that I've seen is that it's around the stakeholder map. So what I'm going to do, I've taken the images from the program, the day that we did the stakeholders map. I'm going to send it to you by email in Join. And secondly, I've also made the whole course on stakeholder map on PDF that right after this video I will send out to every one of you. The idea is that you have had the plans of what your product is and who are the people who are involved in the ecosystem for you to be able to deliver your value proposition to your customer segments. You've understood your customer segments, so you know that you're building a solution that suits their needs. You've done your storyboard about your product. So now, when you're doing your stakeholders map, imagine if you're doing it for a child. Imagine that you wanted to explain to a child how you were going to organize different people, different resources, and different partners to deliver one service or one solution to a customer, and whoever that customer may be. And in your cases, talented young people, and you have defined what type of talented people you want to pursue and what are the different groups of people that you found when you were doing your interviews. So that I think is something that we're not going to spend so much time on it, but I would like that each of you at least have a stakeholders map that is as visual as possible, something that you can yourselves send the photo to some friends back home and not even tell them what the product that you're doing, and just ask them, what do you think of this? And they themselves can give you more ideas. So all these are tools so that you can become more innovative in your way of thinking, more design oriented in bringing solutions to the people you serve. So yes. So now we're gonna go to the week 7, creating a minimum viable product. And I think that's where we should start mapping out. Yes. So I suppose that everyone has an MVP by now. You know what solution you want to bring to whom. I think that every team in Cohort 6 has at least come to that point where you guys have understood what problem you're solving and what solution you're bringing to the problem. So in week 8, whenever you have a solution, you're going to test it with the people, so you have to build a prototype. But at the same time, you need to start thinking of how you're going to be making money and how you're going to explain that in terms of if you're looking for partners or investors. So in this week 8, there's videos on YouTube. Building a Business, Lecture 8, Financial Projections by Thomas Hellman. I've watched all the videos, and I usually, every single reading material that is on the Emilimo platform, I usually take the time to read it, to read the content, to read the documents, to read the reading material, to watch the videos, and then do extra research on whatever I find interesting in these topics. So once you watch these videos, it will help you think in terms of how do you explain the financial model of your business. And you'll find in these lectures that most of the time everybody knows that your projections will be fake. If you say we're going to be making $1 million in the next 3 years, and you have all the numbers that prove it, serious entrepreneurs and investors will look at you and think, yes, it's possible, but it's also probable that he may not be able to achieve it. So the way that you're going to reflect that in your business pitch, like the ones that each team will do at the end of the 12th week, I think, is that you have to be able to explain how much should Princecom expect to invest in this type of project. I want us to have the challenge of this time trying to be a little bit more financial minded or financial oriented in the solutions that we'll bring by the end of this cohort. So please take time to read the material and watch the videos, and then test your UIs. Yeah, test your MVP prototype. So I hope this was useful, and that each team, I know, I've talked with several of you by email. I'm excited. I think that solutions will come out that even Princecom himself, he would not have been able to imagine. And that's what we want, because that's the beauty of this program. So I wish you all a wonderful week. I'm going to sit down and be as patient as possible to upload this video online. And I hope that wherever you are, keep making impact, keep inspiring the people with whom you are in your environment, keep being the example of what real leadership in business, entrepreneurship, design, politics, and civil society. Be as confident in your skills, in your talents, in your passions as possible. And I'm sure nothing will hold any of you back from succeeding. Have a wonderful week. I'll send you the email, and we'll meet up for the next week. Thank you.